My name is Kayla, and when I was 16, my parents left me at a train station in Berlin with nothing but a duffel bag, a protein bar, and a note that said, "This is what independence looks like. Don't call." At first, I thought it was some cruel joke, but it wasn't. They never came back. It was supposed to be a family trip, a last-ditch effort to reconnect. My grades had slipped. I was dealing with anxiety, and things at home were tense. My parents said this vacation was a reset, a chance for us to start over. We visited museums, took cheesy selfies, ate currywurst under glowing beer signs. I let myself believe it was real, that they actually wanted to fix things. Then one morning, they asked me to wait near the station cafe while they got coffee. I watched them walk away, laughing. I never saw them again. No texts, no calls, just silence. I waited for hours. The crowds came and went. My phone died. I replayed every second of the morning in my head, every word, every look. I kept hoping I'd missed something, that they were coming back. Eventually, I opened the duffel bag they left me. No passport, no wallet, just a protein bar, a charger with no adapter, and that one line, "This is what independence looks like." I slept on a bench that night. Every sound, luggage rolling, kids laughing, announcements in German, felt like a wave crashing over me. I was too stunned to cry. For weeks, I drifted. I cleaned hostel kitchens for leftover toast, translated for tourists to get spare change, slept behind a dumpster wrapped in my coat. One day, I stood outside a startup cafe, too hungry to feel embarrassed. A man in a hoodie walked past me, then doubled back. He didn't give me cash, just pointed at a laptop through the glass and said, "You're smarter than this. Come back tomorrow." His name was Jonas. He ran a tech startup 2 blocks from the station. He didn't pity me. He gave me a login to a public computer, to a site called Coursera, and he told me, "Learn, then earn." So I did. I watched coding tutorials like they were gospel. Python, HTML, basic design. Anything free, I devoured. I scribbled notes on napkins, old receipts, whatever I could find. By 18, I was freelancing for local businesses, helping them digitize their inventory or fix their checkout bugs. I didn't have a last name people trusted, but I had clean code. By 20, I had clients across Europe. By 22, I launched my first app. It was called Switch Track, a streamlined project dashboard built for companies needing to pivot fast. It took off. One day, while browsing industry news, I froze. On a mergers and acquisitions newsletter, I saw it. Midline strategies to liquidate assets amid internal collapse. That was their company, my parents' firm. The same cold consultancy that pushed numbers harder than people. The name I'd seen on letterheads, backpacks, even the bottom of that duffel bag. They were bleeding. Quietly. Desperately. So I made an offer. Quietly. Through a shell firm. No emotion. Just strategy. Weeks later, I was invited to finalize the acquisition. I walked into the meeting dressed in navy. Hair pulled back. Calm. They arrived late. My mother in a blazer 2 sizes too big. My father with the same nervous fidget he always had. They didn't recognize me, not until I took off my glasses. My mother's jaw dropped. "You," she whispered. I nodded. "This," I said, sliding a folder across the table, "is what independence looks like." They didn't speak for a while. Then the excuses came. "We thought you'd be better without us. You were hard to raise. Emotional, unstable." I didn't flinch. I just stood and said, "You said I needed to survive. So I did. And now I manage everything you built. And lost." I didn't destroy their business. I transformed it. I turned their office into a shelter for girls who'd aged out of the system. No one to call. Nowhere to go. We called it Track 2. For the second chance people like me never get. And me? I kept the note they left me with. Framed it next to the first euro I earned as a coder. Every time I see it, I remember. They abandoned me thinking I'd disappear. Instead, I built something no one could erase. And when people ask me why I never confronted them sooner, I tell them, because I wasn't done winning yet.